Hello my viewers, welcome back to the channel. By the video title, you know what this video is about. That's what Steelers news, of course. We're discussing some things. That was the headline earlier today, and that was George Pickens, being doubtful for the game versus the Eagles. He might miss this game. George Pickens did not play last game when we played the Browns. The Steelers still won by 2 scores without him. It had a little hard time getting separation on the outside at first with some of our guys, but then eventually we started seeing Michael Williams. Of course, Pat Fryer made things happen as well. Najee Harris was running very well in the first quarter, but then they kind of they really use him a lot the rest of the game like that. I guess they kind of keep him fresh as well, keep him fresh and keep him ready as well to go. And George Pickens, they want to keep him for a long run. The Steelers are making the playoffs, so there was no need to let them rush out there to try to fight and play the 3-10 Browns. Like, oh yeah, go out there and peer everything you got against the Browns. Like, nah. So now we'll let him sit out and sit him for himself, and then wait till you play, of course, the Eagles, the Chiefs. You got the Ravens, you got the Bengals. Those four games right there, they're gonna mean a lot to you as well, especially the last 3. Meaning a lot because they're AFC opponents, and 2 division opponents. So I think the Steelers made the right decision in doing that. Now we'll see not Justin Fields. We'll see if George Pickens play this week. We'll see if he find a way to get healthy fully and play. But I don't know. Coach Tomlin said the injury is more significant than what they thought, and they said he's doubtful to play. That's what Coach Tomlin mentioned on his Tomlin Tuesday press conference. So we still have a lot of question marks surrounding. We don't know exactly if he's gonna play. We're gonna be back to practice, to play and practice, and we'll see. Or we're gonna still be limited, or what they're gonna do. But we have to wait and find out what the Steelers do, and we'll find out probably eventually soon. Another topic, of course, was Russell Wilson topic, still circulating around. Is Russell Wilson is he the future quarterback for the Steelers? Is he the future? And they have a future together. Those two sides, those Steelers, Russell Wilson and Fields. Are they both coming back next year? What's going to happen? I think Fields is got a lot of talent. A lot of talent too as well. I think he hasn't reached his potential, nowhere near his potential yet. I feel like he's still got a lot to develop as well. He's only 25 years old, a few years older than me, so he's still very young, a very young person in life, and a very young person in this game of football. So I think he has a lot of time to get better. But that being said, though, I don't know if you want to wait to sit behind. Maybe you do want to sit behind, wait for opportunity to still play on the Steelers, or he might say, you know what, one of the other jobs around is opening. Maybe the Giants, the Jets, or somebody's opening. Saints, somebody. They have a more intriguing job, for him to go out there. But if not, then you might say, I can just stay here and be content, sitting right here, learning behind Russell Wilson, a future Hall of Famer, and then once my opportunity come about, take over and never look back. So we'll see exactly what he does. But Russell Wilson, I don't think the Steelers and Russell Wilson have a future together. I think they have a present together, but not a future. I think, like I mentioned earlier this year, I feel like Russell Wilson got 3 years where he can go out there and compete and make a run for a championship. I think that's including this year. So I think after this year, we have 2 more left with Russell Wilson doing that. We've seen the mobility decline. He still has his deep ball, and he still has, of course, his accuracy as well. His arm strength is still very good. But sometimes quarterbacks can fall off a cliff. It can happen fast. Like the decline can happen fast. We're seeing it right now with Kirk Cousins. The decline happened out of nowhere, just like boom. Last year he was playing very good. This year he just fell off. I know he had the Achilles tear. Before he had the Achilles tear last year, he was playing very good. But then we hit the Achilles tear. It hurt as well, but kind of like Big Ben. Big Ben was playing very good before he had that elbow tear that happened to him. He threw 5,000 yards, the year before, 5,000 yards or 35 touchdowns as well. He was playing very good football, but at his elbow came back and he was not the same. He threw 30 touchdowns the following year, but it was a lot of checkdowns. His yards per throw was very low. His completion percentage was a little lower as well. His passing yards was very, very low than what it was previous year. And then the following year after, you can see the mobility decline, his arm strength, not being able to throw the ball and push the ball down the field fully. So it was a lot of things that was happening. So sometimes the quarterback can just fall off a cliff. Aaron Rodgers, we're seeing it right now a little bit with him. He hit the Achilles tear as well, and now he's back and he's not playing the same. So usually it happens. When you're older, you have a very devastating injury. It's kind of hard to come back sometimes like that. So we'll see exactly what happens. Hopefully Russ, knock on wood, stay healthy and do his thing. But I think the Steelers have a present with him. They don't have a future. Some quarterbacks can play to mid-40s and stuff. But I don't think Russ is one of those guys. I think he's kind of like a guy who, got still have a few years left now to maybe capitalize off. Our defense is playing in their prime, and some of the young offensive players getting into their prime as well to capitalize off that, try to win a Super Bowl. So we'll see what happens. But that's really all the news I have for today. Nothing too crazy. Just discussing that. We'll probably have some more stuff coming out. It's going to be a very important game. The Steelers and Eagles going against each other. A nice game to kind of test our skills against some of the best. We're 10-3, of course, but playing against on the NFC's best teams. 11-2 Eagles. Saquon Barkley been running like crazy, about to break Eric Dickerson record as well. So you have that opportunity to go out there and make something happen. against a big time team on the road as well. You know, Battle of Pennsylvania. We haven't beat the Eagles in Philadelphia in forever like that, so it's time to change that around. But we'll see what happens. That's all I have today in this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, like and subscribe for more content. I'll see you guys next time on the channel. Peace out.